you guys.
Hi, guys. That's right. I'm
She is Kelly.
48 years and 1 day old. Yes.
And she is Kelly. You look great.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. If
You
I
look
didn't know
great.
any better, I would swear it was my final birthday. People were so nice to me yesterday that I got alarmed.
You got a lot of tributes?
A lot, to the point where I turned to Mark and I said, does everybody know something
That
I don't know?
What's going on?
Because even my kids were nice to me yesterday.
That's why you're beaming.
I know.
That's why you're glowing today.
I don't understand it, and it's a shame that I am so cynical that I think that something must be wrong. But everybody was very kind. So I thank you all for your kindness and your thoughtfulness.
What did you do last night? Did you have a little party with the family?
We had dinner at the house. It was a lovely dinner. There was a mild fight in the hallway. I heard the skirmish between Lola and Joaquin as they came down the stairs to have dinner, but they seemed to work it out themselves. But I did hear
The beginnings.
like a tussle, like what I would consider a fight between toddlers, only it was happening between a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. And I thought to myself, am I going to have to scream at them
On your birthday.
on my special day?
And the answer is you didn't. They
I
solved
didn't.
it themselves.
I didn't say a word.
They're capable to solve their own issues.
They solved it themselves. I didn't say a word.
You've raised diplomats.
Not really. There was some, by the way, I heard some language that I was like, whoa. That's amazing. They must be listening to the old lady. But it was a lovely night. You were missed, by the way.
Well,
but your beautiful flower arrangement was very prominent in the center
good. I'm
of
glad
the
you liked
table.
it.
Yes,
I'm glad
you
you
are.
liked it.
You know how to send a flower arrangement.
Well, thank you. Turns out I use your flower shop.
I know. I said to Lauren, I go, you have to find out who Ryan's florist is, the flower shop he uses, because he sent the most amazing flower arrangement. She goes, it's the same flower shop you use. She's like, I gave him the number. I was like, oh.
Turns out everything I use, I got from her because I received a book when I first moved here of restaurants and doctors and florists and gardening tool shops and
Ryan
hardware
and I have the
stores.
same gynecologist.
So
You didn't know what that was until I kept it a secret. I just said special doctor, and he's like, I went to your special doctor.
I said I wasn't sure what he was checking for, but he said I'm good. I'll take it, I'm good. Well, I missed it. I was, after the show yesterday, I flew to Denver, and we hosted American Idol auditions in Denver yesterday.
I know, because we were, part of our dinner conversation was watching your Instagram story.
Right.
So we were very excited. And I was like, this is my big moment, because now you can also...
Season 2, she wants to
Season
get
2,
on.
I'm on the show. That's it. I am a part of it.
It was fun getting everybody back together. We cut the ribbon to launch Season 2, and there's Katie, Luke, and Lionel.
I like this team a lot.
They're fun, and you know that you're getting along with somebody when they make fun of you, and that's what Lionel and Luke did immediately.
Yeah.
I'm the little man in this shot, but take a look at Luke and Lionel having some fun when we got there yesterday.
Are you ready? Yes. And this is American Idol.
Actually, this
Oh, I'm sorry.
is American Idol.
Leisure wear Lionel there in his casual
I
wear.
actually think, because I'm Lionel Richie's #1 fan. He's the first celebrity I ever saw in real life, out in the open, in the wild.
And he knows that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And I was like spellbound. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is Lionel Richie at a restaurant eating. He was eating the bread at the Ivy in Beverly Hills. I had never been to a fancy restaurant like that before in my life. My first time in California, first day, first meal, and there's
Lionel
a
Richie.
famous person right there sitting behind me, which I turned my chair around practically.
To stare?
To stare. Anyway, I think that's harder than it looks because Lionel Richie, who I'm his #1 fan and I love and worship, looked a little crazy saying, "This is American Idol." He was like, "This
is American
Idol."
That's why I don't sing. I just speak on the show, and they sing.
That's not true because I heard you sing "Hello" and
Well,
it
that
was
was just
amazing.
for 2 seconds. Hello. But I got to tell you, so my job is to stand outside of the room where so the contestants are in there with the judges, and I'm out with the families. Here's one of the families yesterday.
You have the hardest job.
Well,
You have to deal with the emotional aftermath of people whose hopes and dreams have been crushed. Go ahead.
Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't even that so much. It was a couple of the dads, strong dads. One was a firefighter. He was so excited. His kid got through. He literally, big guy, picked me up and carried me around. And I said, well, I'm going to do the same thing to him. I couldn't get him off the ground.
Yeah.
But I tried because I've been doing legs. So we were out there, and our affiliate Fox 31 in Denver, who has our show on in the mornings, a lot of people watch this show. Miguel, who picked me up at the airport, his sister's watched you forever and watches our show. So Miguel's sister, hello in Denver.
Hi. Really?
Yeah.
I'm always surprised when people outside of this room watch our show.
Me too.
Like, I have fooled myself into this false sense of security that it's just
us.
between us. And then you'll tell your friends when you go home, but it's still between us.
And I, too, forget what we have said on the show between us because I can't remember what happened yesterday. So I get there, I sit down, I start to talk to this contestant who pulls out a princess outfit. And she's going to go in. She has a princess company where she has princesses go to parties and things like that. And she runs the company. And she pulls this out. And she says, look, I brought you a gift. And I said, thank you. And then her father, who's sitting there, says, and it'll match your underwear.
Right, your purple panties. Right.
And I think to myself, I don't think I know you.
Right.
I was a little tired. It turns out I told the story on the show
Where
about
you
having
dropped your
purple underwear that fell out of my backpack, and I totally forgot I told that story.
Right.
So thank you, sir, for looking out for me. I now have a full outfit.
But that was more lavender. You didn't want to split hair. You didn't want to split hairs. It was the thought that counts.
I didn't want to argue the palette with the man.
Yeah,
okay?
I was saying that was more lavender than purple.
Yeah.
We can all agree.
You could put the same color in the same arrangement of flowers and it would be purple.
You can. That is true.
So everyone says hi to you. They have watched you for years and watch us every morning. So
That's
hello to
so
everybody in
nice.
the Denver
Hi,
area.
Denver. Hi, Denver area. Nobody in the audience is from the Denver area, so they must really all be home watching today. Right? So, so Mark was here this morning. You know, my immortal beloved husband came home for my birthday. I don't actually think he came home for my birthday, but he came home because he had a few days off, and it happened to be my birthday. So it really made him look really good.
Very thoughtful.
Anyway, so he came in this morning because he had some work to do, and Gelman was telling us this story that he found in the newspaper, and I guess he wanted our take on things. And so it's a good marriage may help you live longer because,
A lot of eyes rolling.
Yeah.
I see you.
I know, it's like people, there are like, there's two schools of thought. People cheering and people that are
rolling
like.
their eyes.
So, Gelman, you're not dead. There's hope for you.
Gelman.
Oh, that's what the people are saying. Oh, okay. I heard murmuring.
We just heard you die over there,
Yeah.
and you look great.
Married people who rated their unions as very happy or pretty happy had roughly a 20% lower odds of dying early than people who said their marriages were not too happy. Yeah, isn't that interesting?
So he came in asking you guys what your take was on this?
Yeah, and Mark was like, I'm very happy. And I was like, I'm content. Just want to keep him on his toes.
What is happy?
Yeah, we go, what is happiness after all?
How do you define happiness?
No, but I started laughing because I just wanted him to, just not get comfortable. because he was a little too easy with the I'm extremely happy, and I was like, I'm undecided.
Is it common that you may see one thing and he sees it differently in your relationship, or do you usually see things exactly the same?
The polarity of our opinions about things are striking. And they are shockingly striking. But I will say this. I was just joking him. We both would, I would say, rate ourselves as very, very happily married. Again, though, we live in separate countries. How bad can it be? I mean, listen.
I think don't bury the headline here.
That is 100% the headline.
Yeah.
You want a happy marriage, move.
and move across international borders, okay? Hey, I just was looking at some of the photos we were getting here at the show in Alberta. There's snow. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. There's already snow.
Yeah,
you see this? The first snow of the season there.
Yep.
And where else? Yeah, here's another shot.
Now, is that late for Calgary?
I don't know, probably.
I feel like it's.
Occasionally.
It is late.
Is it a little late? Well,
Yeah.
it just means it's coming.
It's early.
Early.
Oh, it's early. Oh, I always thought like around October is when the snow starts to fall in Alberta. I don't know why I'm suddenly the foremost authority on snow patterns in Alberta, but I'm very glib from hosting a talk show.
Well, and your other half lives in their great nation, so
Right, he does.
You've been studying.
He lives on the
weather.
West Coast. Right?
You've been studying the weather systems.
Yeah.
Both coasts. You know.
What do the farmers from the almanac say? That's my only question.
All right. So, and last night there were thunderstorms here in the. You know, when I came home last night, you could see ever see the lightning from the plane?
Oh, really?
Freaks
That's
you out.
that's disheartening, right?
It is a little.
Airplane lightning is scary because they say that it can pass through you, right? Doesn't it? Don't they say? But you're grounded, so you don't really get the. Was that? Or did I? Or
I think the rubber has to be on the ground for it to be grounded.
You're floating. So
You're
not
floating in
well,
the
what
air, and you're a
happens?
big. tin.
What happens? What's the thing about lightning striking an airplane?
I think it's bad.
Can't screw with the electronics.
It can mess with the electronics.
Yeah,
don't
which
it?
is
I don't
bad.
know. Maybe I'm thinking of an episode of The Twilight.
Probably, yeah.
Wasn't
It went to a different
the plane
dimension.
got struck by lightning and then?
I don't know, but it's tin in the air, and I don't think tin and lightning are
Is that
good
airplanes are made of tin?
Yeah.
Pushing tin, isn't that a movie? Wasn't
Yeah,
that a
more
movie?
steel and aluminum, but yeah.
Was that about a relationship or airplanes?
I'm sure there's tin
What are
somewhere.
airplanes made out of?
Please write us. Hey,
Wait a minute. Alexa,
Siri.
wait, I'm gonna freak everybody's
Okay,
Alexas out at home.
here we go.
This is for the people at home. Alexa, what are airplanes made out of? Okay, guys, send me what Alexa says.
we could do
Remember
this
the
all.
last time we did that and people were
People
like,
are
thanks a lot,
my
Alexis.
curtains are closed, my lights are off, my husband's home.
Right.
Today on the show, David Boreanaz is back. We'll talk with him. Very exciting.
He's like royalty around here.
He's family.
He's family.
He's technically family.
He
We'll
really
explain.
is. Plus, we're going to show you how to get ready for Halloween and haunt your house with Monica Mangan.
He's back.
Remember our Halloween party last year?
Good. At your place.
Ryan and I co-hosted a Halloween party at my house
She did the
last
heavy
year.
lifting.
And the scariest part was that we invited Monica Mangan. And then I was like, now I have to haunt my house in a way that Monica Mangan will find acceptable. So I did the only thing that I could possibly do, and I hired professionals.
It's time for fantastic travel trivia. Here we go. There she is. That's Tina Torrens from Chatsford, Pennsylvania. Good morning. Hello. All right, shall we connect with Bob Hart from Esco, Minnesota, who watches us on WDIO in Minnesota. Hey, Bob, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. How's Minnesota treating you?
Oh, it's a little rainy today.
Yep. we understand it was a little rainy here yesterday.
Hey, Bob, is that coffee in the mug you got here in the picture?
Yes, it is.
I drank so much coffee yesterday that my eyes started to twitch.
Really? You probably needed like a handful of dried cranberries. It could be a magnesium deficiency.
Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, I don't know.
Let me call my
heard that
OBGYN and ask.
She'll fix it.
She'll fix that for me. Is it cranberries?
She'll fix it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, Bob. Back to you.
Bob, we realize you're waiting. So Bob has given us two statements. Kelly and I don't know which is fact or which is fiction. If Bob stumps us, he gets a brand new Live with Kelly and Ryan mug.
Yeah, and you can drink your coffee out of it.
Okay.
Great.
So Bob, first statement he says is, I like to build model ships. All right. Okay. And the second statement is, I have two Great Danes.
Those both sound like they could be true. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm looking at the clock. It looks like there could be arts and crafts back there. Perhaps.
I think there's a protractor.
Yep. He also, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like Bob is crafty.
I do too.
I feel like he could make
The
a model.
glass frames are crafty glass frames.
Yes, and his glasses
So
belie he exudes like, I can make a ship. I can put it in a bottle if you want. I'm gonna lock in that he's a model shipbuilder.
I second that. Are you a model ship builder?
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh! Yes!
The picture gave it away. The picture gave it away. Yes.
I don't know why we're so happy about it. We're so happy
that you lost.
No mug for you, Bob.
Sorry.
There could be a trip.
But we have a trip.
Okay, let's spin the wheel. See what Bob.
All right. Oh, this is good, Bob.
Bob, here's a great prize. The Buccaneer in St. Croix, 7 days and 6 nights in a deluxe oceanfront room. It includes 3 meals daily, a choice of spa treatment, a round of golf or tennis. Go with the spa treatment. This trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a prize valued at $9,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Bob.
Thank you.
Okay, Bob, on yesterday's show, we talked with the Property Brothers, Jonathan and Drew Scott. What did Jonathan and Drew say they decorated and sold in their first business venture together?
They decorated hangers.
Hangers,
Yes,
that's right. You got it.
Congratulations, you and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Buccaneer St. Croix. Founded in the 17th century and family-run for generations, the Buccaneer in St. Croix is both historic and modern, blending old-world charm with warm hospitality and the amenities expected by today's traveler. The Buccaneer is a premier destination resort for golf, tennis, water sports, weddings, honeymoons, and family vacations. Your prize is valued at approximately $9,500.
Bob, we want to come with you.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Do you need any travel companions? We're a lot of fun on the road.
Sure.
All right, we're in.
in.
All right, Bob, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift certificate from Blue Apron.
Oh.
So please pick. Okay.
I like
All
Blue
right.
Apron. I like
Yeah, there's an unusual reaction.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Glad we're here
I don't
today.
even know how to feel about that. Please pick a number between 1 and 217.
41.
She's psyched. Bob, have a great day, brother. Thank you so much for watching us.